been a few months, but Will Smith has finally apologized in public to Chris Rock. Well, on video at least. He put out a few tweets. And he's claiming that Chris Rock has not responded to him. Let's look.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out.
Now, man, look, I'm going to keep it 100. I hope Chris Rock never responds to that apology, ever. Ever, ever, ever. Look, I commend Will. I commend Will for coming out publicly and saying, hey, on video, publicly coming out and saying, hey, I was wrong on that. I shouldn't have done that. You know, he addresses why he didn't apologize in the acceptance speech. He addresses the whole apology thing behind closed doors. But here's the truth. Will Smith absolutely violated Chris Rock that day. Violated him. When you slap a man across the face, you don't punch him, you don't elbow, you slap him. That's the ultimate sign of disrespect. He slapped him. He came up there and smacked him across the face. That was thoroughly disrespectful. Let's keep it 100. Thoroughly disrespectful. This man, Chris Rock, was embarrassed and humiliated forever because of Will Smith's slap, which was spawned by clear relationship issues that Will Smith was having at the time. Right? Between August Alsina and the Red Table Talks and Jada being quoted for saying this and saying that, Will Smith psychologically was going downhill at 100,000 miles per hour nonstop. And guess what obstacle was in the way of Will Smith's decline? Chris Rock. And he got the shit smacked out of him. See, when somebody is slapping you, that's like the ultimate when a man slaps another man, you don't even give the dignity of punching me. You slap me? Parents slap their children. Women slap their boyfriends. Men don't slap each other. And the fact that Will Smith slaps Chris Rock, he smacks him across the face and then turns around. He turns his back to Chris immediately. He immediately turns his back to Chris. Immediately turns his back. Which tells me you don't respect this nigga. Ain't no way you could respect this nigga. Because if you respected him, you would smack him and look him dead in the eye for seconds. Seconds after, like, nigga, yeah, nigga, and that, and that, and that, and that. What's up? What's up? Instead, Will Smith turns around, pops his collar, fixes his jacket, smiles, and walks back down to his seat. Like Chris Rock is some kind of hoe-ass nigga. That's how we did Chris. I can't blame Chris Rock for seeing the apology and saying, nigga, I'm not ready to talk to your motherfucking ass. After what you did to me. You humiliated me in front of the entire world. Over a joke. Over a joke that Jada laughed at. She was clearly uncomfortable with it, but Jada laughed. And Will, feeling like this was an opportunity for him to reclaim one of the pants legs in the relationship, slaps Chris Rock. And what's really disrespectful about it is the fact that Jada, if I'm Chris, I'm looking at it like this. Jada doesn't even try to console Will and try to break things up, try to see what the issue is with Chris. Jada does not act like a wife. Jada acts like a spectator. Jada acts like she is not related to either people in this situation in the slightest. She just sits there and detaches herself from the situation entirely and utterly. No care in the world for the fact that Will just ruined one of the greatest nights of his life. One of the greatest nights of his life. When Will Smith got up on that stage, he said that Denzel told him that when you're at the top, the devil comes knocking. Jada didn't have any quotes of wisdom to give Will. It was Denzel. Jada wasn't saying nothing important to Will. She probably didn't even say shit. Denzel, the one over there playing wife, giving him all these fucking uplifting quotes during this time of distress. Jada wasn't saying shit. She wasn't saying shit to this nigga. So as he's ruining everything and crashing the fucking boat over a joke, Denzel Washington is coming along and speaking some sense into Will Smith. Ultimately, You look at the entire situation, Will Smith fucked up. He fucked up. And I know a lot of the ladies out there look at the situation like, I hope my man would get up and smack a nigga for disrespecting me. You know, I saw a lot of ladies in the community saying that Will Smith needs to stop apologizing and he needs to stop this, stop that. See, both Will and Chris are psychologically damaged from this event. See, the ladies look at it like, ooh, if I was being made fun of for losing my hair, I hope my man would do this and do that. But Will Smith embarrassed himself. He humiliated himself. The world is going to forget about the Oscar, and I believe it's the only Oscar he's won. The world is going to forget about this man's first and only Oscar. And Will Smith deserved a plethora of Oscars and only got one. As far as I can remember. This man, Will Smith's one and only Oscar, was ruined by his own actions. And you don't see Jada trying to heal or mend that. Will Smith psychologically is damaged from the destruction he caused himself that night. Also, obviously, Chris Rock. Will Smith is trying to heal the wounds that he created by apologizing to Chris, by acknowledging what he's done to the public in video format, not behind some tweets on a computer screen, but in video format. And a lot of ladies, y'all gotta understand that it's cute and all for your man to risk his life over a joke. But at the end of the day, when men express that level of lack of emotional control, society is never going to empathize or sympathize with that, ever. People are gonna clown Will, because outside of your chick, like, yeah, you defended me. Deep down, you know in your heart, you clowned yourself, you violated yourself, you disrespected yourself, and you ruined not only your night. Fuck your wife, especially a wife like Jada. Forget your wife. That was your night, your Oscar night. And you slapped another man across the face, disrespected him. Then you sat down, screamed at him from across the fucking room, and ruined the night for everybody. That is a night that neither of these niggas will ever recover from. So to see the ladies sitting and talking about, oh, stop apologizing, nah. Will Smith needs to go on a fucking healing journey. And the first step is coming out and acknowledging that what he did was wrong and apologizing as much as he can. Fuck if Chris Rock ever accepts it. This is for Will Smith's own mental health, because men's mental health does not matter enough in society. It doesn't matter enough. And that's why you see shit like Will Smith doing what he did, because Will Smith was getting clowned for years. Will Smith was getting violated for years. August Alsina this, entanglement that. He was getting violated. And it all built up and blew up in that moment. And guess what happened when Will Smith expressed his emotions in a way that obviously nobody would find acceptable? We clowned him. We clowned this nigga. Hey, bro, why you ain't pull up on August like that? Why you ain't do this? Why you ain't do that? You soft. You can't control your emotions. You a bitch. You this, you that. We didn't empathize with him. We clowned him. So with that being said, hopefully y'all can take away, some of y'all ladies and, you know, just people in general can understand why I believe this man Chris Rock should not accept the apology, but simultaneously I can accept and respect why Will Smith is doing it. And I feel like there's a lot of healing that Will needs to do as an individual outside of what he did to Chris Rock. So ultimately, bruh, as men, we got to control our emotions better. We got to navigate better. I understand that Will Smith was tight. The nigga was pissed. But at the end of the day, we got to, as men, navigate this world and coach our emotions better. And that's just what I think.